So I think we'll just continue. Okay, so I think we have who? We have Dennis. Who else? Joyce, you're here also. Joyce, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sawa, no problem. I think we'll just continue. Now, I think I'll just talk because I think I have less than 20 minutes because I have another class at 8. Please mute. Nani wanaingia na please mute. I think we'll go straight into that particular topic, and I'm hoping that you guys have written the notes. I don't know. Are you writing the notes? You are, eh? Please make sure you write those notes. I mean, and you know, the reason behind why we tell you to write the notes, is because we want you to, you know, as you write the notes, you also read them. Yeah. Okay, somebody has to mute. Joyce, I think mute your microphone. Or who is yes, thank you, Joyce. Yeah. So basically, we will go through the first part where we had discussed about, or where I gave you guys notes on life skills. Yeah, the introduction part of life skills. So basically, the first thing that we needed to do was for us to be able to define what these life skills are. Yeah. So we say that, you know, life skills are just behaviors that are used appropriately and responsibly in the management of personal affairs. Yeah, they are those characteristics or those habits that as a person, yeah, you take full responsibility of. Yeah, and some of these behaviors are able or are acquired either through teaching. Yeah, sometimes some skills you have to get them through teaching. Yeah, others are also acquired through direct experiences. Yeah, some skills you don't actually need to be taught, but you get to experience them, or you get to acquire them through the experience. Yeah, and therefore you are able to learn how to handle certain problems and certain circumstances that you might find yourself in. We've got the different types of skills. Yeah, we've got what we call the social skills. Now, social skills, or what we call the interpersonal skills. Now, some of these skills, yeah, we also have got the cognitive skills, and of course, we've got the emotional. Now, out of that table, I was able to define, or to be able to look at the different 3 types of skills and the comparison between themselves. Okay, we talk about the social skills. Now, social skills, for example, you know, something like communication. Yeah, communication skills. These are some of what you call the social skills. Cognitive are what we call, an example is the decision making. Yeah, emotional could be stress. You know, we are all human beings and we all go through some levels of stress. Yeah, we also have got negotiation and refusal skills as a social skill. Then of course you've got the cognitive, where we call the understanding. Yeah, consequences of certain action. Yeah, and also emotional, we've got skills like, you know, ways of coping up with, you know, anger, temperament, etc. Sorry. Yeah, then of course we've got the assertiveness skills. Yeah, we've got also another skill that we call, an alternative solution to problems. Sometimes when customers come to us, the importance of why we need to have certain skills is because at some point, when this customer comes to you, they don't expect anything less from their various expectations. Yeah, they expect when they come there that you're meant to sort out their problems. They also expect when they come there, you will give them all the services and the attention that they require. So why do we have to get to learn some of these skills? It's because we might find ourselves in situations where we have to make certain decisions. Yeah, and regardless of how the customer is, yeah, even when the customer is very harsh, or even when the customer is also very abusive, yeah, you might force yourself to be accommodating. I don't know, Dennis, do you normally fight with your clients when they don't pay you?
No, you can't fight the clients.
Then I would want to become your client and I don't pay you.
Without a solution.
Exactly. You still come up with a solution to ensure that I still pay. Yeah. But of course, you won't be very harsh. You won't shout. You won't, there's some things you can't just do. Yeah. So why is it important? Or what are some of the benefits of these skills? Yeah. One of the important is that they help us to understand why people behave the way they do. Yeah, because we are all human beings. We behave, I don't know, Joyce, have you ever worked before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you've never worked, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know who else is in our group. Is Dennis, who else is in this group apart from you and Joyce?
Wengine ni kama waja sign in.
Oh, I just sign in. Maybe I think they didn't sign in. Okay. Okay.
Kama wameona ni kama imeisha kabisa.
Well, maybe wamefikiri imeisha.
Eh.
Okay, maybe Dennis, you can tell them to sign in kidogo too. Okay, sawa. So, sometimes people behave the way they behave because that's the way they are, So when you're able to know why people behave the way they are, yeah, you are able to handle them in a better manner. Then also it helps us to understand our personality and temperaments, yeah. You're able to understand why does this person behave like this, yeah. What is their personality? And therefore, you're able to equip yourself with these skills for you to be able to manage them. Yeah. So we'll also be able to look at some of the different definitions. We've got what we call the self-awareness. Yeah. So self-awareness means what? It's just trying to have a clear perception, yeah, of yourself, yeah. What are some of your strengths? Yani ni kujijua, yeah, unajitambua. Joyce, do you know yourself?
Yeah, I do.
Who is Joyce?
She's one simple girl that whenever provoked, she can turn wild.
She can turn wild.
Yeah.
She can turn wild on who? And she's a customer service student. Turn wild on customers.
Not really.
Turn wild on who? Eh?
To my customers, no.
Hey.
Yeah, but maybe to those around me. Apart from my customers.
You know, you can't say apart from your customers, because, you know, if you have got a bad temper, it's got nothing to do with your customers. You have got a bad temper. It will affect your family. It will affect your colleagues. It will also affect your customers.
I get it now.
You get, yeah? Yeah. So actually,
Yeah.
self-awareness is just getting to know yourself. Yeah. Who are you? Yeah. What are some of your strengths? Yeah. What are some of your weaknesses? Because, you know, it is very true, Joyce. You could find yourself in a situation whereby you could also lose your temper, because it is very normal for you to do that. Yeah. What are some of your beliefs? What do you believe? Yeah. There are people who believe that, you know, women should not have a say. Yeah. Or people who believe that men are superior. Yeah. What are some of your motivations? What are some of your emotions? Now, emotions, Joyce, I know you're still a young girl. Yeah. So I know when I talk about emotion, you're gonna tell me about those emojis and stuff, you know. You know, so emotion means what? How do you manage your emotions? Yeah, maybe you have an issue at home. Yeah, does this issue come to affect your work? Yeah, how do you manage yourself when you have issues? Okay, yeah, so self-awareness basically is just getting to know yourself, getting to know some of your weaknesses, some of your strengths. Yeah, also be able to help you, yeah, understand how other people perceive you. You know, Joyce, you're that, you know, you're that kind of a person. You don't like travel, you don't do what, but then don't you think also you cannot stay in your own world? You need other people. Okay, yeah, so your attitude, yeah, your perception, yeah, will help you, or will help other people to be able to understand you in a better manner. Okay, so basically self-awareness is the first step in creating what you want and mastering yourself. Yeah, when you get to know what is it that I really want, and what are some of the ways that I'm able to improve on certain issues. Yeah, then of course you got something, another term which we call the, another term that we call the self-assessment. Yeah, self-assessment means what? Yeah, it's a process of looking at yourself in order to assess the aspects that are important to your identity. Yeah, when people see you, Prudence, what is your identity? How do people identify Prudence? Yeah, maybe Prudence, you can tell us a small story.
What I understand is how you conduct yourself is how the other people also, that is where they get to know you.
Yeah.
The way, the kind of terms you use,
yeah,
the way you stay, the way you stay with people, the way you associate with other people,
yeah,
that is where the description of you
yeah.
now comes in.
Okay.
Yeah, from the other people.
Okay. All right, I think that's true. But do you have an identity? Can people say, okay, by the way, you know, Prudence, hey, she doesn't like this. Hey, come on, Prudence, don't do that. Prudence. Is there something that can really stand out from, you know, from your colleagues that, you know, talks about you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Like what?
You see, mostly when it comes to work-related matters,
Yeah.
there are some things you will do, and there are some things you will not do. Like taking instructions from anybody who is not your boss.
Yeah.
They know when they come and tell me, you know, you're supposed to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And you just tell them, I am not doing it. For me to do it, tell my boss, do an email to me and you
Yeah.
CC my boss so that they can know that you already have another job description for me.
But no, Joyce, I mean, not Joyce, my friend, Prudence, will you tell them you will not do?
Yes. Yes.
You will tell them you will not do.
Yes.
Okay. And in case
Yep.
they want you to do it, they should have some formal writing.
Yes.
Okay. Don't you think that's a bit rude?
Okay. According to the terms that I was given when getting into the section or getting into the business development division,
Yeah.
I was told by my boss,
Okay.
I am not allowed to take instructions from anybody else apart from her.
Oh.
If anybody does, just tell them you will not do it. But before, if you want me to do it, tell my boss.
Okay. So they know,
Yeah.
I mean, they know, why am I calling you Joyce? They know Prudence is a no-nonsense. You want Prudence to do your
Yes.
work, you have to consult her boss.
Yes.
I mean, that's the message. Sio?
Yes.
Yeah, so si ati utakataa kufanya, but before you do it, yeah, but before you
Yeah.
do it, they have to do a lot of consultation with your boss. Sio?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Ah, okay. I mean, okay. I mean, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, that's still okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because see, you're not being rude. You're only doing what's
Yes.
required of you. I don't know, Dennis, do you have something that really stand out? You know, when people see you, they say, hey, but then Dennis, you know. Do you have anything like that?
Hapana, ni kufanya chenye umeambiwa ufanye na unafanya the right way.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sawa. No problem. I think it is good for you.
Wanasemanga sisi ni wale volunteers.
Nini ndio?
Unajua unajua kwa performance wanasemanga, unajua kuna wale watu wa juu, kuna wale watu wa katikati, kuna wale watu wa chini.
Yeah.
Hao hata tukikimbishana nao hatuwezi fikia.
Ni wale wase wabaya. These are people to watch. Hii nile unaambiangwa you stick to your lane. Usijibizane.
Hata ukiendanga chini hivi, usikianga boss, hey, what's not happening by the way? Unajua ana consider, hey, you're not supposed to be here.
As you know. Okay. All right. Anyway, I mean, bottom line is, there's something that really stands out. There's something that you do that people say, you know what, this person is like this and this. That's what you call your identity. Yeah, your identity. Now, that identity is very important for you to have. Yeah, and sometimes that identity doesn't have to be what people expect. You know, sometimes people expect so much. Yeah, but you have to do what you have to do. Okay. Yeah, you have to do what you have to do. I mean, so long as you know you're doing the right thing, like now what Prudence says, so long as you know you're doing the right thing, yeah? Sometimes you don't really need to argue with people, but sometimes it is good for you to be principled, yeah? It's good for you to have certain stance, yeah? You want me to do your job? I have no problem. However, you need to consult my boss before you give me any verbal instructions or any written instructions. Okay? Yeah. So the other thing that we're also being told, we also need to ensure that you are able to identify, yeah, in terms of I mean, in terms of the self-awareness, yeah, be able to have something that is able to identify you. Yeah, you also have got something we call the self-description. Yeah, self-description is just one way, yeah, of talking about yourself. Yeah, like when you go for an interview, one of the most important questions you'll be asked is, please tell us something about yourself. Yeah, people start describing themselves. I'm seeing you're a man. Why do you have to tell me you're a man? When I'm seeing you're a lady, why do you have to tell me you're a lady? Yeah, when you're taught to talk about yourself, talk about your strengths.
Hidden things.
Yeah, talk about your career. Yeah, talk about what you have achieved. Yeah, but people when they get out of what to talk about themselves, talk about, oh, I am 23 years of age. I have seen that in your CV, you're 23 years. So why do you have to repeat that you're 23? Tell me what I don't know. Yeah, tell me, Joyce. Yeah, I'm a lady who has achieved or who has undergone this particular training and have been able to achieve this. You know, tell me about your success story. Don't tell me about, don't brag. Tell me about what you have achieved. So self-description is getting to talk about yourself. Yeah. Also, we'll also be able to, we've also seen that, you know, when you're doing all these, yeah, we have certain challenges that enable us not to be able to attain our goals. I'm sure at the beginning of every year, we normally have goals. Do we have goals? Do we set those things?
Yes, of course.
And do we normally achieve them?
3/4 and a quarter way.
Sometimes we don't even achieve them.
Wow.
Hakuna 3/4.
Of course.
I don't think we even achieve them.
This one is story.
It's a story. We don't achieve them. Nakuna tu ni za kupaka tu, ni kama zile za kupigia gitaa. Mbuzi gitaa.
Ni 2020.
Formalities.
Ni za kusemekana tu bete mimi. Alafu, you know what people do when they have done something and they had not put it as part of their goal, they say, hey, but this thing actually had put it as part of my goal. And you know what? I have achieved it. You brag, hey, you achieved, hey, I really achieved. But it was not part of your goals, yeah? But simply because you've achieved it, it now becomes your success story. So we'll also be able to look at what are some of the challenges that make it unable, or it makes it impossible for us to achieve our goals. So you need to ask yourself certain questions like, what went well? Why? What is it that I did differently? You know, we always say every time you're setting goals, yeah, you have to do things differently. Don't expect the same results, yeah, you know, different results, but you've been doing things the same way, yeah. What is stopping you from achieving your goals? Sometimes what normally stops us from achieving our goals, sometimes it's even our friends, you know, yeah, our careers, yeah. We've got different issues or different problems that enable us to be able to not achieve our goals. Therefore, what are some of the factors, yeah, that you need to hold back, yeah, that some of the things that hold you back from achieving your objective, yeah? So one of it is what we call self-limiting beliefs, yeah? Yani, you want to do something, but you're doubting yourself, you're limiting yourself, yeah? You have some beliefs, and as a result of these beliefs, you're not able to have that power or that will or have that influence for you to be able to achieve that particular goal. Yeah, of course, it is very normal for us as human beings. Yeah, we have what we call the fear of the unknown. What if I start this business and it doesn't work out? What if I start pursuing this career and all the time we are closing down with Corona? Yeah, fear of the unknown. Yeah, you don't need to have that fear. You want to achieve something, you should do it without thinking. I'm not saying you should think, you don't need to look at the consequences, but also you need to look at it in a positive manner. Even despite the challenges that will come through, you need to be positive. Yeah, then also the other reason that we focus so much on other people's opinion and not yourself. Yeah, so also we have no vision. Yeah, you want to do something but hauna maono. Yeah, you have no vision. Yeah, you cannot look at that thing. Yeah, you can't look at that particular issue. Yeah, you're just looking at it up to chini chini. You're not looking at it beyond here. Yeah, the other thing also why we don't achieve our goals is that it's because of comparison. I'm comparing myself with Joyce. Yeah, Joyce did this, so she then after as a result of that she did this. No, I am not Joyce. Yeah, we should not have comparisons. Yeah, I can only look at what I can benefit from what Joyce did. Yeah, but not saying I have to do this because Joyce did this. Yeah, the other thing is past mistakes. Past mistakes sometimes try to bring us down. You said, oh, I did this, I went to school, then I stopped going back to college. Then you have those past memories. Yeah, and these past memories will always come back to haunt you. And lastly, we have lack of tenacity. Yeah, we say goals don't come cheap, and to achieve them you have to do whatever it takes to accomplish them. Yeah, like I'm sure most of us here are really sacrificing our, the money that you're paid for school, for your salary. Yeah, you sacrifice that money for you to come back to school. Yeah, it's a sacrifice. Yeah, because I'm sure that money you can also do something with it. Yeah, but since you have purposed to pursue this particular career, yeah, you have said you'll do whatever it takes for you to be able to achieve your career dreams. Yeah, so don't be discouraged. Yeah, don't be discouraged by the challenges that, like now I'm sure even with this Corona, yeah, most of us would have said, me, I'll wait until the Corona thing is back and then us guys will come back for physical. I love your attitude. You said it doesn't matter, regardless of the situation and circumstances, we still want to pursue this program. And now that is the attitude that we all need. Yeah, so I'm sure with that small summary of what I had given you the notes on, yeah, I'm sure we are able to at least be able to identify what life skills are, what are some of the benefits of life skills. Why is it important to have these particular skills? Yeah, we've also been able to look at the different descriptions or different terms that are used in life skills, self-esteem, self-awareness, self-description. And we've also been able to look at some of the factors that normally hinder us from achieving our objectives. Yeah, so, and perhaps with that, on that note, I wish to ask in case there's anybody who has a question, anybody who needs any clarification, yeah, before I close this meeting, because I think I have another class in the next, actually it's past 15 minutes. I have another class, so I would want to end. So in case there's anybody who has anything, yeah, so please let me know. Hello, anybody? Dennis, anything?
Sina yo.
Okay.
Kelele tu.
Nasikia makelele huko. Yeah. Anyway, I think it was very nice to see you guys. You know, I don't need to see you physically, but you know, just having you guys around, I think has been very, very good. I've really enjoyed. I think even this other, you know, Prudence, Esther, Sharon, I think just be joining the class. Yeah. Whenever you have time, please join. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing for us to do it as a team anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, I want to end this session here. So I hope to see you. I think next time I will extend it from 7 o'clock to 9 p.m. So now we have an interrupted session all through. Okay. Otherwise, I wish you guys some very nice evening.
You too.
You too.
Na wale wanaenda kupika wapike.
Thank you, madam.
Tutakuja sapa next time.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, bye.